Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Joe Rogan is Trying to Save Comedians. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Now, let's get started. Comedians, like so many other people in the entertainment business, are in serious financial trouble. That's because they make most of their money on the road doing appearances across the country at comedy clubs everywhere. Now, those clubs are either closed or operating at a dramatically reduced capacity due to social distancing. For those of you who've been to a comedy club, you know that a crowded audience tends to laugh much harder than a room where people are socially distanced and they're 5 or 10 feet apart. Imagine how awkward it would be if you invited people over for dinner and everybody was sitting 6 or 10 feet apart while trying to have a conversation. That would be super awkward. And this is the same chilling effect that's taking place inside socially distanced comedy clubs. People are largely staying away from the clubs because they're afraid of getting sick, and they continue to be afraid. This means that a lot of comedians who might have been making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year on the road touring comedy clubs, have now been making very little or nothing for the last year and a half. Now, there are some comedic giants like Joe Rogan out there who have been helping comedians with money and with work. I hear that he's even purchased a comedy club in Austin, Texas, and he's trying to put comedians to work out there. Most comedians think Joe Rogan is a saint for doing this. I've even heard from some of my sources that when Los Angeles locked down and comedians were making no money at all, a lot of them were stuck in LA and didn't even have the money to fly back home to their families and to their friends. They're just stuck. So what did Joe do? Joe started paying people's airfare to get back home, to get back to the safety of their families and their homes. I also heard that one of the reasons that Joe bought the comedy club in Austin was that it allowed him to create more jobs for other comedians, some of whom were his friends. Joe has always been famous for his loyalty to his friends and his loyalty to the world of stand-up comedy, and this is why he gets so much respect. Even now that he's a podcasting superstar making $100 million a year, Joe still loves comedy. He still loves doing stand-up. That's always been a huge passion of his. So how long will comedians continue to struggle with the current situation? Well, that's difficult to say. A lot of comedians are doing all sorts of side work just to put food on the table. Some of them are doing their own podcasts. Some of them are doing side jobs. Some of them are doing comedy shows in places that are still open, like Texas or Florida, just to generate some money. People are doing whatever they can just to stay alive. One thing I will say is that I love the way the super successful comedians like Joe are helping their comedian friends. That to me demonstrates real character and integrity, and it shows me that you're a true celebrity. While other celebrity superstars are sitting at home in their mansions, whining and feeling sorry for themselves because they made $20 million less this year than they did last year, Joe Rogan is out there trying to prevent some of his fellow comedians from ending up homeless. And you have to respect that kind of behavior. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrities coming up, so make sure you click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new show. Bye-bye.